Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Woman's body found along Port Royal Main Road. Scene of crime detectives were at a section of Port Royal Main Road in Kingston, where the body of a woman was found earlier today. Reports reaching reporters stated that the body was found at a section of the roadway called Lightburn Corner. Preliminary reports suggest the body was thrown from a vehicle. Residents told reporters that this is not the first time that a body is being retrieved from that area. The body remains unidentified. The East Kingston Criminal Investigations Branch is investigating. Unidentified man shot dead in St. Mary. The body of an unidentified man was found on the Belfield Main Road in Highgate, St. Mary this morning. Reports were that about 7 o'clock, residents of Belfield heard gunshots and called the police. The man was found on the side of the road with bullet wounds to the head. This is the fourth murder in St. Mary since the start of the year. Political ombudsman probes comments by Minister Warmington at recent party meeting. The Office of the Political Ombudsman has initiated a probe into what has been deemed racially decisive comments made by Minister Everald Warmington at a recent party meeting. The comments in relation to opposition leader Mark Golding suggested that he would never become Prime Minister of Jamaica because of his skin color. The comments have been condemned by several stakeholders, including members of the business community. The Office of the Political Ombudsman confirmed this morning that contact has been made with Mr. Warmington over the offensive comments. Meanwhile, the People's National Party (PNP) has expressed disgust at the comments levied against its leader. In a statement, the party said Mr. Warmington's comments are despicable and in a poor taste. It said the comments are not only offensive to Mr. Golding, but to all Jamaicans, and is also an insult to Jamaica's motto, out of many one people. The party stressed that Mr. Golding was born in Jamaica at the University Hospital of the West Indies, while noting that his nationality and heritage are of the unquestionable authenticity. The party said it trusts that Prime Minister Holness and JLP General Secretary Dr. Horace Strong will ensure that this distance the JLP from the offensive statements of Mr. Warmington. Woman charged with stabbing murder of St. Catherine teen. A woman has been charged with murder following the stabbing death of a teen in Riversdale, St. Catherine on Saturday, November 5th. Charged is 26-year-old Daniel Davis, otherwise called Doro, of Blue Peace District in St. Catherine. The deceased has been identified as 18-year-old Dane Stevenson, otherwise called Tai Tai, a mason of Riversdale. Reports from the Riversdale police are that about 6:15 p.m., Stevenson and Davis had an altercation during which she used an ice pick to stab him in the chest. He was transported to hospital where he was admitted, but he later succumbed to his injuries on Sunday, November 6. Davis subsequently turned herself into the Riversdale police, where she was charged following a question and answer session. Her court date is being finalized. Firearms seized on Simpson Road. One firearm and several rounds of ammunition were seized during an operation on Simpson Road on Thursday, November 10. No one was arrested in connection with the find. Reports from the Elliston Road Police are that about 6:30 a.m., lawmen carried out an operation in the area when a premises multi-caliber pistol loaded with two 5.56 cartridges were found buried at the rear of the premises. The weapon was subsequently seized. Investigations are ongoing. A mother's pain. A grief-stricken Michelle Laws is still in disbelief and shocked that her 28-year-old son, Renoir Francis, was fatally mowed down, allegedly by his brother, following a dispute near their family home on Monday night near the South Manchester Southeast St. Elizabeth border. Me never see them fight. Them never in an argument, none at all. Me no know what going on between the two of them. Me can't tell you, me can't explain what happened between the two of them, she said on Tuesday. A police report said about 10:30 p.m., the brothers were at a bar when an argument developed over who should foot a bill. The argument reportedly continued outside the establishment. Police said the accused used his motor vehicle to hit his brother and fled the scene. The injured man was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. His brother was subsequently held by the police in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Laws has been left puzzled as to the sequence of events involving her sons, who she said defended each other. Once somebody out a road a war one, the other one a go in a hit, get up and take up the other one and protect him. Nobody can war one and the other no go in a hit, she said. It hurts bad, but me can't tell what happened between the two of them, she added. She said Renford lived with her in Littis, while her younger brother worked in Kingston. She vividly remembers her last encounter with Renford. The last thing my son said to me, say, Mommy, me no wash the plate them, because you left out and you left no fob. Him no say, him a go home and quarrel if me see the plate them no wash, Law said. Him said to him little brother, other sibling, me love you no, nothing more than Renford did. God give me the strength, me tired. Me no know how me a go manage, she added. It hurts man, sometime, me just want black it out of me head. Me no want think about it, said the grieving mother. She recalled times with Renford would ask to access the internet via her phone hotspot. Renford would come in and say, Mommy, last favor me I beg you no, Mommy. Last favor me I beg you. Turn up the hotspot on your phone no, make me get a call. No more than that, no more of him. Knocking me door and say, Mommy, you alright? Said the distraught mother. 8 U.S. nationals arrested in St. Ann drug bust. 8 cruise ship passengers were taken into custody on Wednesday after the narcotics police seized a large quantity of cocaine in Ocho Rios, St. Ann, disrupting a transnational drug trafficking syndicate operating between U.S. and Jamaica. Reports are that the 8 U.S. nationals disembarked a vessel that arrived in Ocho Rios from Miami, Florida, early Wednesday. About 1:30 p.m., when they were reboarding the vessel for departure, anomalies were detected in their luggage. During a search by members of the Narcotics Division, 24 packages containing cocaine weighing over 17 kilograms or 38 pounds, with an estimated street value of US $850,000, were found concealed in their bags. The passengers were arrested for breaches of the Dangerous Drug Act. Their identities are being withheld pending further investigation. 3 St. Thomas men charged after allocation. 3 St. Thomas men are facing charges after a physical altercation in Roseville District in the parish on Wednesday, November 2nd. Charged with wounding with intent and malicious destruction of property is 34-year-old Tristan, a former inmate of Roseville District, while 31-year-old Vian Williams and 51-year-old Wansford Marshall have been charged with wounding with intent. According to police reports, Marshall, who was armed with a machete, and Williams attacked Dunn and inflicted chop wounds to him. Dunn in return used a knife to stab Williams several times. He also threw stones, causing damage to Marshall's motor vehicle. The injured men remained hospitalized, but both are considered to be in stable condition. The 3 men were charged following interviews with the police. Coach charged with sexual assaulting 4-year-old girl of prominent Western Jamaica school. A track coach who was charged with sexually molesting a student of a prominent high school for girls in Western Jamaica was granted bail in the sum of $215,000 when he appeared before senior parish judge Vaughn Facey at the Falmouth Parish Court on Thursday. The accused 43-year-old Gary Robinson is scheduled to reappear in court on Tuesday, January 24 next year. Reports are that on Saturday, December 5th, a 14-year-old student who is a member of her school's track team was sexually assaulted by the coach in a changing room on the school compound. The coach was subsequently charged with sexual touching and grievous sexual assault. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification